Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pleasantview. Today we are playing the Pleasant household, which currently consists of Daniel and Mary Sue, because Angela and Lilith have gone off to college. So today is Thursday. Daniel does not have to work, and Mary Sue does. She will be working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and she has everything she needs to get promoted. So we did not get a Ross in this household. I was really hoping we would, but we did not. That's okay. Look how cute they are. Today is also leisure day, so we will be doing something. They have this gorgeous pool in the backyard, so I was thinking of throwing a pool party for leisure day, and maybe we will buy a grill. They have about 3,000 simoleons. They do have some debt. Daniel has some college debt they need to pay off. And I also wanted to maybe buy a restorable car for Daniel to work on, since his lifetime want is to restore 20 cars, and we haven't done that at all yet. So let's take a look at their wants while they're getting up for the day. Maybe let me queue up some things to work on their needs. Mary Sue's the one who has to go to work, so I'm going to focus on her. Have her use the toilet and get some leftovers. And Daniel, while she does that, you make that bed, and then you can just change into your everyday and then come use this toilet. So Mary Sue, I have locked in for her. Get a silver pottery talent badge because she has been working on that, and go on a Far East vacation, which I think would be a lot of fun now that they are empty nesters. So I'm going to keep those locked in. She also wants to earn 9,000 simoleons, which I do also want to work on for her because her lifetime want is to earn 100,000, and she's nowhere close to that. So we are going to be trying to find ways to get her to earn some money, maybe with her pottery. Maybe she'll sell the cars that Daniel restores. I'm not sure. Daniel, I had locked in give back rub to Brandy and be friends with Dina. But now that I'm looking at his other ones, I actually think I'm going to lock in make out with 3 different Sims because he has woohooed with 3 different Sims. So I think, Mary Sue had to go to work, so she's not going to eat some breakfast. That's okay. So I think that we'll just see who he did not make out with and have him make out with them, because he has woohooed with Mary Sue and Kaylin and Nina. And so obviously he didn't make out with one of them. So let's take a look at his memories and see who that is. So he made out with Mary Sue. He made out with Kaylin. But yes, here he kissed Nina and he woohooed with her, but he didn't make out with her. So we can get an easy power want of making out with 3 different Sims. He can make out with Nina while Mary Sue is at work today. And what time is Mary Sue going to be home? I think 5? Yes, 5 o'clock. Hopefully she gets promoted. That would be fantastic. And get her working on her lifetime want. He needs mechanical and charisma to get promoted, but his lifetime want is not related to his career, so I'm not gonna work on that too difficult. Okay, why don't you clean that up? I would also like to rehire a maid for them because I feel like they would have one. They should have one. Hey, Amin. Hey, Marissa. What's going on, guys? What is going on? So how much is Daniel's college debt? Payback loans, 10,303. Why don't we pay back 1,000 of that so that we are working on it? Because he had 10,000 and I want to make some progress, but they will also be spending money on other things. I think now that the girls are out, once Daniel goes back to work, because he doesn't work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he makes over 1,000 simoleons a day. Once he goes back to work, they're going to be making a lot more simoleons in a day. But I do want to get him a restorable car so that he can work on that. I was thinking in this space over here, we will just put maybe an invisible driveway or something, because they have this garage, but this is where Mary Sue's car goes in this spot. So they don't have space for a restorable car over here. So I think let me just do that really quickly. Okay, so I just went ahead and put this restorable car here. I got rid of part of the fence and put down some terrain paint and an invisible driveway extension so they can't actually drive from this spot. But that let me put the car there. And so now they can Now he can work on that. First, I'm going to have him do his make out with 3 Sims. He also wants to give a back rub to Brandy. We might invite her over. Let's invite Nina over first, though. Let's call Nina over and get that out of the way. And then maybe I will have him work on his restorable car today while his wife is at work. I don't really want to send him out because I do want them to have a pool party later. So I want to be able to stop him from doing whatever he's doing, fairly quickly. All right, let's invite over Nina Caliente just for a little make-out sesh while the wife is at work. Sounds great. Be there in a few. Awesome. Why don't you come make your bed since you do not have a maid at the moment? Since you do not. Also, did you ever finish doing laundry last time or did I totally forget? Oh, you have? Yeah, you did. The dryer's done. We could do that. Gather 10 fresh outfits. Nina will probably be here before you get upstairs. Actually, yeah, there she is. So, never mind. We'll finish laundry later. Where are you going, Nina? They still want to use this back door. I did everything I could to make this not the front door. I rebought this front door, so it was the last one on the lot. I tried a mod. What was that? Bill reminder, 1,080. I forgot about that. They don't even be bad mouth. Oh, she's bad mouthing Gordon King. Oh, Dagmar. Let's go greet Dagmar. Hey, Dagmar, you're a romance sim, right? Do we have bolts with you? No. That's okay. Where are you going? Congratulate. Nina's a very active sim. She's probably going to get in the pool. Am I right? Yep. 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 She's going to get in the pool because she's such an active sim. All right, Daniel, come back here and then tell her you want to make out. You're going to go make out in the pool with her? You're going to get in the pool. You're going to chase her into the pool. I don't think that's how that works, Daniel. Not in The Sims, anyway. See? Yep. Go here. Ay, ay, ay. Sims will be Sims will be Sims. Go here. Call her over. Nina just had to get in the pool right away. I really would love to get her a pool. I think she's the kind of sim that would really enjoy having one. Don't dive in the pool. Wait here so that you can make out with Nina. There's that power wand. Look at that. I don't know which one of them is enjoying this more. He now wants to meet someone new. Oh, gain a skill point. Let's lock that in because you need 2 of them. And you want to woohoo in a bed. Mary Sue's not going to be home for a while, so let's just, yeah. He's not the kind of sim, he doesn't have a lifetime want like Nina does to woohoo with 20 different sims, so I'm not really that interested in having him go out, meet new people, get lots of lovers or anything. I would love to have him spend some more time with Kaylin. Maybe we will hire her as the maid again, but we have bills that we need to pay first, so I don't know that we could actually afford Kaylin yet. Not until Daniel goes back to work. Dina, you are in Takamizu. You are not in Pleasantview at the moment. Go away. Don't you dare get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. I'm hiding you. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Just getting Daniel some aspiration points. Aspiration points. And then you also need to finish your laundry, Daniel. Finish the laundry. Do we want to have them? I need to buy a grill also. I think it would be really cool for them to have a pool party with a grill out here. I think one could go right here, maybe. Rather than ordering pizza like a lot of our other Sims have been doing for parties. We definitely want to get maybe a grill, maybe a juice machine or something. Make out with 5 different Sims. You are insatiable, Daniel Pleasant. Insatiable. All right. Get up. Look, he's got all these wants for Nina now. Be BFFs with her, lose her as a best friend, get rejected from her by a kiss for a flirt. Why don't you say goodbye to Nina? Because it's already after 1. Your wife's going to be home at some point. And then you're hungry again. You do want to meet someone new. Actually, before you eat, you know what I want you to do? Go here. What skills do you need? Mechanical and charisma. I'm pretty sure you'll get mechanical from working on the car. So let's work on the car. Amin, did you just knock over our trash can? I'm going to put you on the list. I'm going to put you on the list. Put you on the list, sir. Why did you knock over our trash can? Amin. Yeah, in your swimwear, Daniel, working on the car? All right. Now, Mary Sue is in a pretty good mood also. Her father did just pass away, so I think she's going to want to spend some time with her mom. But, you know, we'll have to see how that goes. We'll invite her mom to the party today for sure. I wonder who else we should invite. Work on your car. All right, keep working on the car, Daniel. You seem so confused. I thought you were a car guy. We'll just have you do this. Look, his fun is totally maxed out. I am going to have him do this for a while. Maybe until Mary Sue gets home, because he's going to eat at the party, so... Yeah, I'll probably have him do this until Mary Sue gets home, unless his energy... or, you know, unless he needs to take a shower before then or something. Oh, smart investing has increased your family funds by 30 simoleons today. Well, we can use that because we have bills that we can't afford just yet. We will be able to afford them when Mary Sue gets home in about half an hour. But Daniel's just here working on his car. He's not even halfway towards his mechanical skill point, but he seems to be having a ton of fun, so. Finally get the engine working? Is that why you're cheering? All right, well, that's enough of that for now. Why don't we... Oh, hey, John Smith, you just love being out and about in the neighborhood. All right, Daniel, why don't you come upstairs, use this bathroom, and take a shower, and use the toilet, because Mary Sue's going to be home, and she's going to need to use the downstairs bathroom, so... Actually, if they need simoleons... Oh, look, there's Mary Sue. Mary Sue has been promoted to City Council Member Level 5. Your first elected post, you've finally been admitted to SimCity's Inner Power Circle, a well-paid job to be sure. The more persuasive and creative you are in pushing your own agenda through the council, the faster you will advance in the political machine. Mary Sue now works from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and she brought home about 600 simoleons and a bonus of 1,500. Amazing, look how much money she brought home. Good job, Mary Sue. Ooh, she wants to go on a date. She wants to buy stuff. Of course she does. You want to buy a bar, bubble blower, and electronic entertainment. We could maybe buy a bar. That could be fun for the party. You want to buy a bar costing at least 1,000. Of course you do. But, okay. First things first, why don't you come here, take a shower to get out of those work clothes, use the toilet. And then I'm going to have you throw the party, I think. Right? Because who are your friends? Cassandra and Coral. Yeah. You will throw the party. Throw a party. A pool party. You can do that after you use the toilet. Why couldn't you take a shower? You take a shower after you throw the party then. And then Daniel, when you're done with that, you are going to get the mail. Actually, you're going to forget the mail. We can pay bills later. Pick up this, clean that up, and then I'm going to come out back. Let's see. Mary Sue wants to buy a bar costing at least 1,000. That's such an expensive bar, Mary Sue. Ugh. Let me take a look. I am going to at least buy a grill, and I'm just going to see what their back patio can kind of look like. All right, well, I didn't buy them a bar. I bought them this grill because they need one to grill outside for leisure day. But all the bars, I really need to just download some custom ones because all of them, I don't love the look of them for outside, and then they're really expensive. So now I remember why I don't buy them for my Sims all that much. So let's invite Mom and Bestie, and we'll invite other people that we'll invite Angela and Dustin. Look, are we even going to invite Lilith? Because she's all the way here at the bottom. We're like enemies with her. She won't. I doubt she'd come, but we're gonna invite her anyway. So let's see who else. We'll invite Jennifer, Lucy, and John because they're family. And who else? Anybody else? We're not inviting Mortimer or Nina. We'll invite Abhijit, and that's plenty. And not all of them are gonna come anyway. She's just throwing a nice neighborhood kind of party. Oh, and she changed into her swimwear. You know what? Don't bother. Don't bother doing that. Come pick up this trash because you wouldn't want people to see that. Oh, Daniel's doing it. Never mind. So who has the higher cooking? Mary Sue has one and Daniel has one. So Mary Sue, since she's the one throwing the party, she's going to come grill. Why don't you grill some chicken satay? And everybody's here, and there's... Oh, Lilith did come! Uh-oh, I hope Lilith and Andrew... I didn't actually expect her to come, so I hope that they don't get in a bunch of fights. Orlando's just hanging out, like wishing he was invited. Okay, well, Daniel, why don't you change into your swimwear? You're the only one not in your swimwear. And you want to meet someone new. Is there anyone here that you do not know? Let's see. Why is everybody in the garage? Oh, because they're getting in a fight. Alright, well, why don't you ask Lilith to leave? Oh my goodness. Bella and Jan are flirting, and Bella just fell in love with Jan. Oh my goodness. Bella, I thought you were with Tara. I love everybody enjoying the pool, though. Bella fell in love with Jan. Jan got a crush on Bella. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, Mary Sue made the food. Coral and Cassandra are in here talking with Lucy. So cute. Daniel, where are you going? Sleep? No. You are throwing a party. Here, come eat with your niece. Come eat with your niece and your mother-in-law and your wife's best friend. I'm very hungry. And Mary Sue, what are you doing? You're asking Bella probably her favorite color. I love it. I love it. Oh, that did not go well. That was a negative interaction. See, the Pleasants live next door to the Goths. Do you see that house in the background right there? That's Goth Manor. So I think that's how Mary Sue and Cassandra got to be such good friends. I think Mary Sue, who's older than Cassandra, so I think that because Mary Sue lived next door, maybe like Mary Sue used to babysit Cassandra or something. Hey, let's see what everybody else is doing. Daniel, I swear to God. Okay, you're eating. Got 3 bolts with Bella. Of course he does. Of course he does. Who doesn't have 3 bolts with Bella Goth? Alright, eat your food. Good job. You can start cleaning a little bit. Your sister's coming to eat, so Jennifer's coming to eat. Does Mary Sue need to eat? Not really. Let her just enjoy the pool. Enjoy her guests. She wants to buy a bubble blower. We could maybe do that. Buy a bubble blower. Yeah, you know what? There's 2 minutes left in the party. Let's get a bubble blower. That's a very expensive bubble blower. I really didn't know where to put it, so I just kind of put it out here in the yard. Hustle pool. We are not hustling pool. Full prank. Influence someone to talk. Influence someone to entertain. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier, but they could sell some of Angela and Lilith's stuff upstairs if they wanted for the money. Eventually, maybe Coral will move in here. I would probably give her Angela's room since it has the attached bathroom. So maybe we won't sell everything in there, but we could certainly, you know, keep that room for Coral, and they would just get rid of Lilith's stuff. They wouldn't save it for her or send it to her or anything, I think. I think they would just get rid of it. He hit on. Your husband's trying to hit on you, and instead you're going to go lounge. All right, whatever. Daniel's just following his wife around because he wants attention. At least there's plenty of toilets in this house. People aren't congregating all around one bathroom because there's multiple bathrooms. I like how you guys are eating chips. Oh, that's because all the chicken satay is gone. There's really nothing else to eat. I love the noises they're making. John and Daniel get along well. That's pretty good. They are brother-in-laws. Love the noises they're making. You asking him his favorite color? Probably. I really need to reduce the attraction of that. Daniel, you're still really hungry. You want to go to sleep now? It is almost 11. Your wife can stay up and entertain everybody. Oh, she's gonna go talk to her mom. Where is your mom? She's over here by the pool. Cassandra, are you still angry about being left at the altar? You are married. You married Darren. Why are you still angry? I mean, I guess I'd be angry for the rest of my life too, but could you think about something else? Bella's thinking about how she fell in love with Jan. Abhijit's like, you don't have a secret stash of money somewhere, do you? Or like maybe a little bit of spare change you can give me? And that was not... Look, he's all embarrassed. He's all embarrassed because that went so poorly. You guys are just obsessed with this ask interaction. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. All right, let's see. Influence to talk. So why don't you influence to talk to Abhijit since he is out of the pool? Influence Jennifer to talk with Abhijit since he's not currently in the pool. Not John. She got aspiration from that. Good job. You can't go to sleep till the party's over. Oh, the party is pretty much over. Congratulations on hosting a terrific party. Your guests had a fantastic time. Final party score, not bad. They all did spend a lot of time in the pool. That was nice. I think that was a nice party. All right, bye everybody. Happy leisure day. Oh, look at these overgrown shrubs. We also have these roses we should put somewhere. Where should we put the dream date bouquet? Let's just put it over here on the mantle. Right there. I think that looks pretty cute, especially since both of their favorite color is orange. There we go. All right. Can we close this lid, please? It bothers me. It is midnight. We started the party very late because she didn't get home until 5. But close that lid. Turn that off. We really do need a maid. But we need to spend all the money you have right now paying bills. So I think that was a nice leisure day, having everybody over, having the family, John and Jennifer and Coral, Lucy. That was nice. You know, since her father passed away, having a leisure day pool party is right up Miss Political's. You know, Mary Sue is a political sim, so having that, I think... Wait. Daniel, didn't you go to bed? Whose bed? You're sleeping in Angela's bed. That is not your bed, sir. It is not your bed. Come here. I didn't even have you get the laundry out of the dryer. I'm just now realizing. Come sleep in this bed. This is your bed. But yeah, I think that Mary Sue having everybody over, being the good neighbor host is perfectly, that's good for her. And then she also, just having family around is probably good for her too. So tomorrow's Friday, so Daniel's finally going back to work. Mary Sue's also going to work. She actually has everything she needs to get promoted again. And if she does, that'd be great because then she doesn't work this weekend. So they had a nice leisure day. Daniel had a very nice leisure day. He got his 3 makeouts. So he started working on his restorable car. So nice little suburban empty nesters. If you enjoyed that episode, be sure to tap that like button, and I will see you back here in Pleasantview very soon.